Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of 1923 Main Street.
Home of the Disney Travel Podcast with the latest Disney travel news. We are your hosts.
I am Mike Bella Braddock.
And I'm Amelia Bella Braddock. And today, 2 new food guides plus more news about Cosmic Rewind.
Yes, it seems there is an unexpected side effect that you really need to know about.
I'm sorry, who didn't expect this?
Well, Disney did not necessarily expect this because they weren't prepared for it, and now they are scrambling as the stories come in to address it.
Yes. So,
and what are we talking about?
Well, on Cosmic Rewind, the ride with a reverse launch as well as spinning cars, there are now people getting sick.
Yes. If you have motion sickness issues, you may want to rethink riding Cosmic Rewind right now.
I'm shocked Disney didn't prepare for this.
I know, it is a little shocking. So this is something we wondered about, obviously, before it launched, and certain family members don't like things that have a lot of spinning or make you sick, potentially. But Disney was not prepared for this, and it is sort of shocking. So the stories now are there are cast members sort of handing out vomit bags at the end of the rides. Apparently they've put out extra garbage cans with no lid so people can get sick, and they're sort of watching.
At least they have something.
Well, it's all after the fact. Whereas we know with Mission Space, that was, until this time, the only Walt Disney World ride that had throw-up bags in the ride, which I can see. It does have a spinning sensation. In Disneyland, California, they had them on Mickey's Fun Wheel, which is now the Pixar Pal Around. Yes, on the cars that roll back and forth. Okay, the good cars, in other words.
Did they have them on Indiana Jones one in Paris?
Well, that's what I was going to talk about. So this reminds me of, if you have been to Disneyland Paris, there is a ride called Indiana Jones and the Temple of Peril. And it is a crappy roller coaster. I hate it, because it's so small and tight, and even the loop is very tight. But it's not just that. One year, they decided to run it backwards. So it started backwards, and the whole ride went backwards, and people were getting sick like mad, throwing up like crazy. And so that experiment was failed, and they went back to go forward on that ride.
Okay, because let me tell you, I actually have gotten sick at spinning rides on a fair once. And the Mission Space, green and orange, it's nothing compared to that for me personally.
Yeah, because those ones spin, that's the whole ride.
Yeah, but however, the Indiana Jones coaster, even going forward when I went on it, was much worse, in my opinion.
Crush's coaster was the closest thing, but it did not have a reverse launch.
Crush's coaster is a baby ride. It's fun and enjoyable, but it does not require
similar
a birthday.
Car style, but no reverse launch. So, you know, I have to say, when you go backwards on Expedition Everest, do you get a nauseous feeling?
Not at all.
I get a little bit, but nothing that, would make me turn green.
I mean, I'm also like a 14-year-old girl, so I'm not.
We have not ridden Cosmic Rewind yet.
I'm excited.
Just opened, yeah. So
hearing this, I'm like, yes, let's please ride it. I can understand
that a reverse launch like Rock and Roller Coaster and then spinning is going to make people sick. So the real point of this story is be prepared for that if you're someone who's prone to that. And how did Disney miss that is really the big fail
I can see
here.
that. Yeah, I'm more surprised that Disney didn't have the foresight for this. Like, come on, Disney.
So the question is, will they address it? Are they going to change the ride in any way, shape, or form so that it depends how many people really start getting sick as it really kicks into high gear, right? So after, let's say, a month of this thing running full time, we're going to have a much better idea about this. But there's enough of it happening now that it's a story. So,
enough. Actually, in 2 days, how many times has this happened?
Yeah, enough that they're handing out vomit bags and putting extra garbage cans to act as buckets for people to turn green in.
That's a very valid point. On day of release, it's only been open for 4 days.
I mean, they did a lot of testing, so was no one feeling nauseous? I mean, we'll have to see how this story evolves, but it is breaking news.
Hopefully, by the time we are there in August, everything will be resolved.
Yes, hopefully. Or at least we're prepared. And what that means for me is I'm going to let you ride first, and then you'll report back to me.
That's fine. And then when you want to go, I will go again.
It really is. So also another tip would be make this your first ride of the night. And I guess it won't always be. You're going to have to get up to Lightning Lane.
Would you want it to be your first ride? Because what if it ruins? But what if it ruins the rest of the day?
See, for me personally, I'm one of those getting older now that it affects, but it only affects me if it's built up a lot.
Okay.
So for me, doing it first would be better than doing a whole bunch of other stuff and then this when you're already going, man,
Yeah, that's true. Actually,
I've been shaking around a lot all day long. Like I would never do ratatouille and then this. I would never do ratatouille again anyway, but a lot of people feel nauseous on that as well.
Yeah, that's true. When I did go to the fair, it was like 5 spinning rides in a row. So maybe even if you are totally fine with it, like even if you don't usually get motion sickness, which I don't, I also wouldn't recommend doing this ride more than once in a row. Because I was already thinking that I was going to come back and report to you, and then I'd be like, "Yeah, go again." But do I want to go again?
Yeah, so we'll find
do I
out.
Want to go again?
That this is
question.
Just something breaking news this week as the ride opens and things happen. So let's all pay attention to social media to see how people are reporting their experiences.
I'm sure Disney is.
And Disney, well, we know already they are watching, taking it seriously. The question is, are they going to change the ride? Or, in some way to make it less green.
Do we want
nauseous?
them to change? Or are they going to have to add an orange and green section?
Well, they don't want, what percentage of riders are throwing up after the ride is a sort of a question.
It's a good question.
And they'll have some sort of bearing, I would imagine, based on Mission Space.
Mommy will for sure throw
we're
up.
going to see. So that's our lead story. Something to keep in mind, what you really need to know about Cosmic Rewind. And now let's talk about food. So don't do any of these things and then ride Cosmic Rewind. Let's start with H2O Glow or After Hours at Typhoon Lagoon. The Foodie Guide's in.
H2O Glow, is it the same Foodie Guide as last time? Or
I was
going to
say some things are new and some things are the same.
And some things I would really like to try unmelted.
Yes. So Amelia's tip is what?
First of all, because it is very hot, usually
most
in
of the
summer,
things, or many of them, are ice cream based.
Yeah, they're ice cream based. So if you do get it melted, just ask for a fresh one because I'm sure they'll give it to you. You don't want, because if it's already melted when they're handing it to you, imagine in like 5 more minutes when you're still not done and it's dripping down the side of the glass.
So I was not with you. You were younger, so maybe you didn't think to say, this is already not resembling the picture at all, and I haven't even touched it.
No, I was about to say that, and the mom went, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, so it's not fine. Get what you want, especially because they're not cheap.
As long as you say it respectfully, I'm sure the Disney cast members will be happy to aid you.
Absolutely. All right, now, we're not going to go through everything as always. However, check the show notes. Everything will be on the show notes and in our blog post.
I have highlighted a couple.
For both Foodie Guides. I'm going to kick it off. We're starting with H2O Glow After Hours. It used to be called H2O Glow Nights.
Yes.
Happy Landings. The first one is an old favorite. We still have it.
Yes,
well, not the whole Sunday. Still have the tub.
I had also flagged this one.
And it is what?
This is the Neon Party Bathtub Sundae.
Total social media dessert.
This is a meal for 3 to 4 people.
Yeah, so read what's in it and then I'll talk about it because I bought it.
This is birthday cake and vanilla swirled soft serve, confetti cake, white chocolate neon ducks, whipped cream, and a glow cube served in a souvenir bathtub.
Now, when I looked at this thing, I first of all wanted to take pictures of it. And then I thought it didn't really look that big. But as I started eating it...
You were like, Amelia, can you
help me out here? I can't even get halfway. And then you helped, and then Mommy helped, and I actually ended up dumping it.
And we still couldn't finish the meal.
Throwing out the rest. It was good, don't get me wrong, but all I'm trying to say is this is one for sharing.
Yeah, meal for 3 to 4 people.
It is richer than it looks. Yeah. And it's cool, and I still have the bathtub. I use it here in Disney Resort North with my shave ice to keep the nozzles clean.
Yes. All right, next, I flagged one that I'm not necessarily interested in tasting for another solid 5 years. Scratch that. 7 years. However, this did seem very interesting to me. This is the Moonlight Mudslide.
Ooh, you moved ahead of me.
It's alcoholic, but it sounds very good.
Yeah, so this is at High and Dry in Typhoon Lagoon.
Yes.
This is Kahlua, vodka, and Irish cream mixed with a chocolate cream base garnished with a cookie rim and topped with whipped cream, sprinkles, and a glow cube, of course. It's glow night, so everything has a glow cube
It sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah, you skipped... It does sound good, but for me, too sweet. Now,
I would like it.
I would head to Fred's Dive Bar, and I would get the Galactic Lemonade.
Of course you would.
So this is 3 olives, blueberry vodka, blue curacao, and Minute Maid premium lemonade with juices of lemon, pomegranate, and topped with Sprite and a glow cube.
Of course. Hashtag end every sentence.
Yeah,
and a glow cube. Don't forget.
And a glow cube. Maybe if I remember, I'll do that this week.
And a glow cube, yes.
All right, I headed to Leaning Palms next.
Yes,
Where did you go? What did you have from Leaning Palms?
I had my personal favorite out of anything on this list, the Disco Colada.
I knew you were going to go to that.
No, see, this is actually non-alcoholic, so I can eat this immediately. This is
Or drink it.
Drink it. So I could eat it too.
If it's frozen, maybe.
It's probably frozen. This is a pina colada mixed with disco colors, garnished with a pink sugar rim, and topped with a blue raspberry whipped cream and a glow cube.
And a glow cube. Hashtag and a glow cube. And I was here. I'm switching to food for a minute. The grilled orange chicken skewers.
Ooh.
I'm really into the yakitori right now.
Thought
at
you were
home.
going to go for the cake shake.
The orange ginger glazed chicken skewers with peppers, onions, tomatoes, and pineapple, served with roasted carrots and neon sushi rice. No glow cube because it's food.
Yes, because it's food.
And the drink here, non-alcoholic, that I flagged for you was the Electric Flash Lemonade. Would you like this? Tropical flavored blue raspberry lemonade topped with popping candy and a glow cube.
I'd eat it. But
I wanted to try it with the popping candy.
I'd definitely eat it, but I think I am a sucker for a pina colada.
All right, what's next on your list recommended?
I headed to Snack Shack, actually.
Oh, I have one before that. At Low Tide Lou's, my colada is the black cherry colada. So this is a pina colada with Bacardi rum topped with black cherry puree, whipped cream, and garnished with a cherry. What? No glow cube? I will demand one as part of that drink. All right, Snack Shack, what do you got?
I had the Dole Whip Bathtub Sundae. Now, this
is a spin on the other one. This is new, I think.
It sounds about just as big. This is a Dole Whip watermelon and pineapple floating in a strawberry soda with coconut whipped cream, boba pearls, and a glow cube. Served in a souvenir bathtub.
So it's probably the same bathtub.
Okay, but that was more of like a bowl. Are you supposed to sip this? Is this a drink?
No, this is a sundae.
This is floating in strawberry soda.
Yeah, so they probably give you a straw on the side.
I'm confused.
Might be like shave ice, straw and spoon. Take
I'm
your
confused,
pick.
Disney.
I'm
please
surprised
explain.
you didn't have this. I picked the We Don't Talk About Bruno cone. Because why? It's
Dole Whip
lime.
Why are you surprised I don't have
love
that?
It. Dole Whip lime cloaked with Bruno's Candy Vision, served in a dipped waffle cone and a chocolate rat on his back. I love lime Dole Whip.
Yes.
So I'm going to try it on anything. It's the best Dole Whip flavor there is. For me, I only have one more here.
I only have one more as well.
Mine's at Surf Doggies.
Oh, mine's below that. Go first.
Okay, so mine is the Salen's Chica Glow footlong hot dog. That's a pork and beef footlong hot dog with Chicago-style topping. So if you just want to go, I don't want anything fancy sweet. I just want a good, hearty hot dog. That's where I recommend you go.
Yeah.
Really good.
Mine is at the Tropicalamity cart. Did I say that right?
Tropicalamity. Like calamity.
Oh.
Tropicalamity cart.
Oh, right.
It's Typhoon Lagoon.
I got the joke.
Anyway, Tropicalamity cart. What do you got?
I had the neon churros with electric icing. I figured
yeah, I knew you'd go for that.
I figured I should mention some food and also churros and icing. Yes, please sign me up.
All right, and to close out the show, we're going to head on over to Disneyland Resort, where they are cooking up magic, celebrating with soulfully delights. It's Black Music Month in June, so they're adding some new food and drink items. Always welcome. I started at the Troubadour Tavern.
I liked everything here.
All right. This is salted. I didn't want the salted plantain chips, actually.
Really?
I am going for the Bear Spice popcorn tossed with a warming blend of spices.
I liked both.
Spicy popcorn, obviously, that's for me. Anything spicy, I'm there. Popcorn, my favorite snack. So when you combine the two, boom, Troubadour Tavern, I am there.
Yes.
Next, I had the chicken coconut curry sweet potato.
Yeah, I knew you'd go for that.
Baked sweet potato topped with Malawian chicken coconut curry. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What are you having?
Potato. I liked most things here, actually. I actually was interested in the cardamom cold brew. It is a cold brew coffee with brown sugar and cardamom over ice. I saw brown sugar. I was intrigued.
Yeah, that would be good. I like cardamom a lot as well, and that's also at the Troubadour. And I had one last pick here at the Craftsman Bar at the Grand Californian. Jerk seasoned beef tenderloin skewers and coconut shrimp with raspberry rum sauce. That sounds awesome to me.
If I was 21, that would sound awesome to me.
It's probably not like alcohol. It's just rum sauce. Otherwise, they'd have a warning.
Okay.
So you can try it. I know you'll want to try beef tenderloin and
I definitely
coconut
will.
shrimp. So that's our show for this week, everyone. Quick tour, both coasts, and a warning. And so let's all watch how this plays out with Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for this week's latest breaking news here at 1923 Main Street. We hope you have a magical week, and we'll see you again next time.
Bye-bye.